All right. We are back. We are back. Make sure my audio and everything is good. We're back with another live stream tonight. Okay. What's up? What's up? Just make sure everything's good. Let's see where we're dropping. Do we have... All right, perfect. What's up? Let's get it. We're back at it tonight. Gonna play some Fortnite for a little bit, and then, as always, I will be editing my trips and my walks. So let's just hang out for a little bit, and then we'll get right into it. How's everyone doing tonight? I can wait for everyone to come in. Got the chat pulled up, and wow, this place looks really new. I've never seen this. What is this? Okay, let's land my homie here. Let's go get a gun. Again, I am not good at this. Okay. Oh, that's my homie. Okay, okay. You could tell. Shooting at me from all sorts of directions. Man. Alright, not bad, not bad. In case anyone needs that. Wait, what was that? Because it looks like I'm... It's so weird. It looks like I'm looking away. Let's see if anyone's in the chat tonight. Okay, so no one is here so far. Let me just make sure my audio is good because let me test my audio 1 second. Test my audio. Okay, we're looking good, we're looking good. And make sure audio here is good. Okay. Yo, what's up? What's good? We got Carlos back in the house. What's up, my guy? Again, I'm just doing the same thing similar to last night. I'm just playing a little game here first before I start editing. How are you tonight? What are you up to? Don't tell me you're working again. Same old, same old. But I do appreciate you coming through to the streams. I do appreciate it. Oh, wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, hey, least I'm decent enough to do that. But I also left some med kits. Hey. It's a bit redundant, but me pecking away at work. Damn, dude, you work really late. Cause it's like, isn't it like 8 p.m. or something? I think. Let me see, what time is it on the West Coast right now? Let me see. Time in Cali, yeah, 8:30. God damn, bro. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by while you're at work. Hopefully this brings you some sort of entertainment. And yeah. Carlos, by the way, do you speak Spanish, by the way, or not? Because I'm actually thinking about like adding something to my streams where I like either start, learning Spanish or something. Because I've been going to all these Spanish-speaking countries, and I need to actually sharpen. I need to sharpen my skills. I'm not that good, but at least I can just show how I learn on the stream. And just an idea I'm thinking about doing. So I'll play like these one games and then learn the language or something while I'm editing the streams. They say work around 8 to 12, make own good. Oh, you do speak Spanish too? Oh shit, that's what's up. Again, my Spanish is not even that good, but that's good. That's good. That's good to know. At least, okay. So I'll probably start like adding it. At least you can at least help out a brother learn some Spanish. I did recently go to the Bad Bunny concert, and that was like amazing. But it was out there in Sweden. But I felt like everyone was speaking Spanish. Like he didn't even speak English not one time at his concert. Gotta get to my team. Yes. Yes. Okay. At least I'm decent enough. Well, what do you think of that one? Need to get this chug. They're coming first card. Oh, he just left. Oh, damn, it's only 13 more people in the game. Where's my teammates? Oh, they're all dead. Oh. Hey, day. Okay, they're surrounding me, and I am toast. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to play this strategically because everyone died already. Where's my teammate's card? Hmm. Okay, you say you don't know much about Fortnite. My son's the critic, but he plays Roblox with some of his friends. Yeah, actually, honestly, I've actually never seen, or actually never played Roblox. I've actually never played Roblox. I've seen, I've seen like clips here or there, but I still don't even know what the hell it's all about. Damn, my teammates left me. That's crazy. So I'm in this all alone. Yeah, again, I'm not like a professional at this game, but I do know a thing or two. So hopefully this is sort of entertaining for you. Oh! I tried to run. Oh my God. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. But my teammates left like dumbasses. Alright, alright, alright. What do you think? I should run one more? Oh damn, I leveled up. Let's get it. I came fifth. See what happens when you have a horrible team? When you have horrible team members, it just doesn't pan out too well. Okay, so you're saying Roblox looks interesting with all the different games they have. They're playing some Warsaw Pact versus NATO war game. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. So you're saying let's see. Warsaw NATO Pact. Let me switch it over here. So let's do. So okay, so you said no NATO Warsaw Pact versus NATO. Okay, so Warsaw Pact versus NATO war. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Sure. Make sure you can see me. Okay, perfect. Okay. What is this? So this is an obviously it is Roblox. Is this Roblox? Oh, okay. This is it right here.
Hello, today playing Roblox Race of Nations.
Oh my God, what is
and
this guy?
I'm gonna be doing a Cold War event, and this game I'm gonna play as Italy, and I'm gonna be
What is this?
journalists from here a little bit to in the morning, and then I also made more troops and so to
Let me make sure I got your comments here.
to my
Oh, it's called Cold War.
then after that I just made more.
Oh yeah, right here. Okay, Rise of Nations, Cold War.
Ships, like a battleship.
That's crazy. I would be so confused at this game. It looks very interesting. Let me see.
Which bombarded their troops and
Oh, we're going all around the world.
their troops and a lot of damage. So we want that, and now that we have the freeway.
Your son plays this. That's crazy. It looks.
Then I just went into Bulgaria,
This
and
looks
I wanted
so
to invade
complex.
Romania, no, because Romania was just closed, and they were still resisting. They still some army in the mountains.
Let's see.
We ended up
Can you see if you can hear it?
mountains at some point, but took quite a lot of time and a lot of deaths, mostly because they were entrenched and Turkey lost out of troops with them, so they were just like very high, like the maximum leader.
What?
And if they had had more help from China, then yeah, maybe they would have done a lot. And they probably better.
Wait, so you don't have a character? Like, what do you?
And no, I mean the capital of Romania, and
What?
maybe even the capital of Serbia. So after that, we were there. We were being Soviet Union, but we were just a mess.
So it's pretty much like
France.
there's a name for it. It's like strategy game. It's pretty much like strategy.
United States too, and Turkey launched a bunch of troops onto the Soviet Union.
The one you're looking at is a different game.
But it ended up taking that.
Oh, your oldest son plays this one. Oh, sorry. So let's do Cold War. Ah, okay, okay. This one here. I'm gonna copy this one. Let's go straight to YouTube and see. Yeah, I gotta see this. Like this is okay, let's see this. Wait, what is he doing? Do you move? Oh, wait. Oh shit, what is this? Yeah, I know how the characters are, which is crazy. Like they're all like blocky and stuff. This looks hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, you play this as well? Guys, this is too funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny. Okay, so he's. I don't know why there's any sound. Where's the sound? Oh, he turned off. He turned off his sound. You see? Wait, can you hear? Let me make sure. Oh, what happened to the sound on this? Uh, is it me? Yeah, no, this is. Okay, so your two kids played this with his friends online. Oh, nah, this actually looks really cool though. The other one looks like more of a strategy kind of game, but I could see, yeah, I could see why they can they get into this. There isn't any sound. I don't know what happened to the sound, but this looks pretty cool. 50 versus 50, you say? 50 versus 50. Okay, okay. I want to see some action. Oh, why is it blurred? Ah, that's crazy. Nice to running around for me. It looks like the like the little Lego kind of guys with those with that kind of head. That's what it looks like. Unless it's supposed to be like that. But I know the characters, they're all blocky and stuff. But this looks like a pretty much like a Lego series, if I'm not mistaken. See some action. I want to see some action. Oh, these are his home. Oh, so these would be like his homies and stuff. So when you say 50 versus 50, like 50 on one side and then 50 on like another side. It's two teams. So 50 versus the other team. It's cool though. It's cool. No, well, thank you for sharing that. I actually had no idea they have like all these games within the game, you know? Oh, you can choose different weapons. I see. Ah, that makes sense. I mean you having 50 of your homies playing against another 50 of your other homies, that's kind of crazy. So that's why kids are like really into this. And I'm guessing you could do the same as Fortnite, right? Can you talk on the mic and stuff? But imagine like all 50 of them talking at the same time. That would be insane. Yeah, kids really love this. Like everywhere I go, it's like, in the Walmart and all this stuff, like they got everything. Like even for I think it was like my younger cousin or something, like he wanted a Roblox birthday party theme kind of thing, and I'm like, it's crazy. This is interesting though. I gotta say, it is. Right, that's what I'm thinking. So it's like playing Call of Duty in a sense, but you're one shot. What? One shot kill. Oh, yeah, that makes it even harder. Like one shot and you're dead. Like he just died. But how did he? How many times can you come back in? You see the comments. It said teamwork is impeccable. Let's see. You play this? Have you ever played this with your? I'm guessing with your sons or your other homies. This is fire though. I'm not gonna lie. One shot, then yeah, I could see you need to actually step your game up if you're trying to be part of the squad. You see if there's one with like. Let's see this. Okay, wait.
Oh my god, I got three, I got four.
I had the site muted like a dumbass.
I got five. Oh my god. Oh, alright, we gotta go. I need to reload. I don't see him. Oh, over there.
Yeah. I can see.
I
So
got
now
one, I
you
got two.
you can talk on your mic and stuff. I get
Oh
it. I
my
get
god, I
it.
got three, I got four. I got five. Oh my god. Oh, alright, we gotta go. I need to reload.
Oh. Nah. Okay, let me see. So this one had the see the audio.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
How is
I
he
can
doing
actually
that?
see the penetration.
How is he doing that? You can like zoom in. That's crazy.
Get the. They're getting the deep
It's like a minute now.
minute. Just checking the
I'm not gonna lie, this is very convincing, man.
It's
Very
fine.
convincing, yeah. Now you make me want to play this game. That's crazy. Alright, let me switch up here. Give me 1 second. Let me switch back to the main here. And let's hit skip on this. And let's do, so I'm gonna switch up so I can start editing and all that. Okay, let me turn this off here. Yeah, thank you for joining. I'm gonna start the edits. This, close this. And like I said, you know, normally we started on a nice fresh note. So we got some people coming in, and then I'll switch over to the editing window where I can actually start doing some edits over here. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so now I'm good. All right, so it's because I got to switch over to from one laptop to the other. That's what I was saying earlier. So let's pull this back here. And shout out to everyone who came through tonight or who is watching right now. So let's switch it over to the edits. And it's pretty much just going to be a continuation from where we left off from last night. So we are editing in Mallorca out in Spain. And like I said, you know, Spanish isn't that good. So maybe I might just add a series where I learn Spanish or something, you know. Just want to switch it up as we do these talks and these walks and all that. So just want to have fun with these live streams, you know. I don't want to keep working, but I do have a lot to edit, so hopefully the game session in the beginning kind of helps make it a little bit more entertaining, you know. So let's do that, and then let me just pull this up right here.
Come in. You don't know what go on high road. Life behind grips. Outer road.
Up, down.
I wanna hop on a plane, cause I can do what I want. I wanna take me a trip just to go on vacation. I wanna go to Jamaica just to party with girls under the sun.
Okay, so we are in the old town here in Mallorca. And I'm just gonna do some edits, just editing out some dialogue from before. So let me give you a good thing here. So let's pull this back here. All right, so welcome back. I just want to do a quick intro here for the editing session. So we are going to be editing Mallorca. I'm just going to be taking out some dialogue in the background. You know, you can just follow along, watch while I, talk about all the places that I've been to and everything that has been going on in the video. So, like I was saying earlier, hopefully you guys like the gaming session in the beginning. And yeah, let's jump right into the editing booth where we can start editing out some audio. So mostly you're going to be seeing is visuals. And as always, feel free to ask questions. So let's jump right into it.
Way possible, nobody can tell you what to do. Be phenomenal. Stop. I wanna hop on a plane, cause I can do what I want. I wanna take me a trip just to go on vacation. I wanna go to Jamaica just to party with girls under the sun.
Okay, so in this section here, we do have like a lot of shops and pretty touristy, I would say, but you know, you can actually just, you can see, you can get a tattoo out here, you can just buy lunch and food, and they have like all sorts of, like from seafood to, any type of like Spanish food that you're looking for. As well as like, you can get Chinese food out there, but obviously.
Take me a trip just to go on vacation. I wanna go to Jamaica just to party with girls under the sun. I wanna toast to the good life, cause I can do what I want. No more tension, no more stressing, straight relaxing, conversations, no the hating, no debating, no debating. That me and Hiram, some real G's. Some real G's.
Forward. Higher. Life behind you.
Okay, just want to lower this down a little bit more.
Be free. Be free. You can be whatever you wanna be. Just keep doing the things you're destined to be. Be free.
I see a lot of graffiti out there as well too, which is really interesting.
Whatever you wanna be. Life should be about creating destinies. Cause your life can be a party. Chilling with the ladies. Ferraris, Mercedes. Every day's a birthday. Celebrate with your friends. Pop champagne every single time you're thirsty. Setting back to reality. I work hard for this destiny. Been dreaming for days like this. Chasing dreams and nice things. Built it like a symphony. Ricochet my rhymes to your mind. Remember hard times and let it push you on the grind. Let the universe align the metamorphosis in your spine. And
These back streets are like so nice to be just walking through. Like it's kind of crazy. Cars can't even fit there, you know? Yeah, and this is all in Mallorca in Spain. This is very early in the morning, by the way. So this probably could be like around 9:30. So if it's been like an hour or so, yeah, I would say like because I got there around like 8 a.m. or 7:30 actually, when everything was just getting started. So people were opening up the shops. But this section would be very, very touristy. Again, this is all like part of the old town in Mallorca. We're just walking through, and you could see all the shops and just lots of food places and everything. So yeah, I loved it. I loved it. Again, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. Thank you for joining this after hours sessions, you know? It did I run into any pickpockets? No, I actually did not. Did not. I felt like I was so safe. I felt really safe, like honestly. Even in like because before this I was in Ibiza and then before that would have been Barcelona. So even in Barcelona I felt Barcelona was a little bit more sketchy, but I still felt safe. I didn't feel like, you know, people were gonna try to like rob me or anything. So just cut that. But yeah, thanks for the question. I felt like it was really safe. And being my first time, I went to different parts of Mallorca itself. This is just like the old town part. And for it being very touristy, I thought it was safe. Do you know anyone who actually, you know, I don't know, maybe got robbed out there or something? I didn't even know, is it like really unsafe? I kind of just went. I kind of just like I was like, I've never been there. Okay, let's just go there, you know? So I didn't really think too much about like safety or anything. Have you been to Spain side, by the way, Carlos? Any places in Spain, like, Valencia, Barcelona, Sevilla, all these different places? Oh, you see, I see videos of people chasing gypsies, pickpockets. My aunt's husband is repeating homicide detective. What? He got picked in Spain, but that's what I'm saying. Like, depending on where in Spain, because like Barcelona, I know a lot of people who actually got like versus taken. Even in the cab ride I was in, the lady was telling us, she also got robbed earlier, maybe earlier that week or so. Like, it's kind of insane, at least for Barcelona. But I feel like places like Mallorca or like Ibiza, I didn't feel, I honestly, I didn't feel unsafe. In fact, I think the first time when I went to Ibiza, I was walking around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and it was not even a big deal. Even in like Germany, because Germany was actually the first place I went to, and I didn't feel like unsafe. Damn, that kind of sucks. He got pickpocket out there though. That kind of sucks. I guess well, being from New York and all, you kind of have to be vigilant when it comes to that. You don't keep stuff in your back pocket. I normally just kind of like stay vigilant in that kind of sense. In subways, Romanians, Albanians, yeah, yeah. You're right, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. Yeah, they are everywhere in Spain. And I think it's gotten worse now with everything that's been going on, so. But I think places in Europe where I felt unsafe in Europe. No, I can't really tell any places that I could tell you in South America, yes. To like Colombia and these places, yeah, absolutely. But in Spain, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, you know. But South America, oh yes, I will. I don't play about that. But yeah, you can actually see from the video, maybe because it's like super early in the morning, I think not too many people were out. So maybe around like lunchtime or so, then it's gonna start getting crowded. But this was like early in the morning, so you never know. But they can obviously pickpocketers can come anytime. They don't really have like a certain time they come out. But in very like busy environments and busy places, then yeah. And the crazy thing is, you said he's LAPD cop, which is kind of crazy. I would definitely recommend Mallorca though. I would absolutely recommend it because being as my first time, I think the beaches were awesome. Just the city was also nice. I went there with not knowing what to expect and I felt like I would actually go back. They even stole his ID that he used. What? While undercover? The real one issued by the DMV, but for undercover. God damn. Damn. That sucks. Oh shit. So now he had to actually report it saying that it got stolen, which is like the hardest part. Do you remember where in Spain though? If it was like maybe Madrid, even like Madrid, Barcelona. So this section here is still part of the old town. This is just like the other side of it. As you can see, like how small the wall, the side of the buildings and stuff. I don't know, something about Barcelona, it's just it's kind of crazy. Like I would go back, but I feel like with the alleys, like how small they are, I feel like you can just get cornered and yeah, you think Barcelona, if it's Barcelona, I totally get that. I absolutely get that because but Madrid I felt like I felt pretty safe. Madrid I didn't feel like I didn't get any sense of like if I'm being robbed or anything. So so if it was Barcelona, that kind of makes sense that he actually did get pickpocketed over there. Damn, so what are you waiting on? Time to hop on a plane and go out there with your kids. Spain is beautiful though. I'm not gonna lie, Spain is really nice. And I don't know, hopefully these videos, if you're watching them, you can actually get a sense of how it is out there, or even things to do because you know these are really nice. Like these places are really nice to actually just go visit, and yeah, I'm sure your kids would love going to Europe for the first time. Yeah, so this was next to a church, I believe. This was by a church. This church was really big. I don't think I went inside. Did I go inside the church? I did. Oh, see, I don't remember. Oh, damn. I did go inside the church. But you can see, look how nice that looks. At least this one, I didn't see any no filming. Because normally they'll have like the no filming sign. And usually normally I would respect it, so I normally don't film. But this one, they didn't have any like no filming inside the church, so I was like, might as well, right? But look at the ceilings and everything. It's kind of crazy. Let me see where this section was. Let's pull it up. Trying to remember exactly where this was. I think this was further away from the old town, if I'm not mistaken. See, what does it say? Bon boss. Let me see. Let me just pull it up. I just want to pull it up on the screen. Let me just mute this for 1 second. And then, okay. And so I believe I want to see exactly where I was. I think let's see if it was this one here. Because it would have been close to the port for sure. No, it's not this. It would be in Palma, so it would be here. So I was in Palma. Yeah, this is it right here. So if I pull this up, and then if I switch it back to the editing, if that looks like it. Yeah, this is it. But I guess they had they had construction and stuff going on at that time. So this is actually what it looked like. So yeah, this would be in Palma and Mallorca itself. I think Mallorca was kind of decently big ish for what it is. But yeah, I started in Palma. So I started here by the port. Started by the port and then I drove in. And yeah, just wanted to see that for a second. Okay. So I can switch back here. So I normally know how to tag it, you know, when I'm doing the edits, like the shorts and everything. Yeah, so this is still in Palma, and I believe I was walking back to the front street from where the old town was. But yeah, as you can see, it's really nice. It's beautiful. And then I went to different places too. So I went to like a lot of beaches in Mallorca. So I'll be editing those later on. How are you guys doing so far? Let me know if you have any questions. You know, if you have any, be sure to drop it in the chat. I know I have to like edit all this audio stuff beforehand because I'm like talking in the back and it's just kind of annoying. So, so normally I like a natural sounding for when people watch it. So Hopefully this isn't too boring, I guess. Hopefully it's entertaining enough for you. This way you get to see the place. And then, like I say, later on I'll actually be doing the vlog session where you actually see me talking and then going to different places. Okay, so you said, did I catch any soccer games? I did not. No, I did not. I actually didn't. And it's mostly because uh, the soccer games, I don't know. I guess I just didn't have the time. But mainly if I go into when I went into like the bars and stuff, so there was a lot of people watching, soccer in the bars. So that alone was good enough for me. I didn't need to actually be in the stadiums and everything. But I know the stadium experience is like on another level, you know? Did you end up going to any? Did you end up catching any, like in any stadiums? I'm not sure if they actually went out the West Coast. I can't remember. But I know they had like different matches all over the country, and the world. None lately? Oh, none. You haven't gone to any soccer games? Yeah, I mean, like during the World Cup, it was kind of crazy. So crazy. I believe, yeah, I went into this bar. But the crazy thing about Spain is like the lunch hours. So even like certain times I went into the bars, I guess they were closed. And then they're open at a certain time, like only like after 4 or 5 or some crazy. It's kind of like a blur now, but it's like because they do the siestas and all that. So certain bars I would actually go to, I would need to go at a certain time. Because like during lunchtime, like 12 o'clock and stuff, most of them they weren't even open. That's my only thing about Spain. At least in the I would say in the non-touristic parts. Maybe in the touristy parts you'll get restaurants and stuff open, but his Spanish are really lazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe that's just their culture. Maybe that's just their culture. I don't know. I can't speak for it, but I thought it was insane. And now this part, you can definitely see how it kind of turned into a touristic kind of spot. It says Spanish. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess for me, maybe it was like a culture shock at that point. But I'm like, how are you not open during lunchtime? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, the siestas. Yeah, that's right. Wait, so is that only like a Spanish thing, right? I don't think that's like maybe if you go to, let's say, Mexico or like Colombia or something. At least in Colombia, I feel like everyone was open at any time. I don't think that was like a. So maybe it is a Spain thing, Spanish thing. Yeah, you can see all the. This is very touristy, and I feel like maybe around lunchtime or so, it's gonna be so packed with lots and lots of tourists. I try to stay away from all the touristic places, but sometimes I just end up most of them. But what do you think so far? What do you think about Mallorca? Would you actually go visit? Like, would you take your kids out there, Carlos? I gotta show you the beaches and stuff, though. The beaches are like really nice. There's a lot of churches too. A lot of churches, for sure. You said too far? You'd like to go to Philippines or Vietnam first? Okay. It's crazy because I do have that on my list. I do have that on my list. If you have any recommendations, even though I know you've never been, but if you do go before me, let me know. Give me some recommendations before I even head out there. But Philippines, yeah, Philippines and Vietnam. I heard a lot of good things about Vietnam for sure. And I know a lot of Filipinos, so because it's one thing I could say is like very cheap. It's really cheap to be out there. Da Nang. You hear Da Nang is the place to go. Interesting. Let me see. You said it's called Da Nang. Let's pull it up here. Da Nang, Vietnam. Oh, it's like a beachy area, is it? Like close to the coast? You see? What? This is what it looks like? What? Yeah, close to the water, okay. Got some buildings and stuff. Yeah, so normally when I go to places, me personally, I don't like to look it up. Like I like to get there and then see see for myself, because I feel like once I have, like, let's say if I have this in my head and then I go there and it doesn't look like that, it kind of ruins it for me. But you know, I'm doing it because you told me to pull it up. So, but this actually, oh, it's a dragon. Oh shit, the bridge is a dragon. That's kind of fire. That's fire. That looks really good. Yeah, that's pretty sick if you ask me. Nah, that's crazy. All right, if you do make it out there before me, let me know how that goes. Let me know how that goes, because that was actually kind of insane. That's a good recommendation. I'll make sure and add it to my list. The bridge looking like a dragon. That's actually sick. I'll put it out there in the universe that you actually go out there before I do. But nah, I think it's not that far. Well, actually, let me see. How far is that? Let's see. Let's go back. So let's do directions from, let's say, bro, that shit is like 21 hours. Nah. Versus if you're going to, let's say, Barcelona. Ah, okay. Okay, I guess it is. I guess it is really far. No, wait. LA, let's say LA. Yeah, it's not that far from LA. Yeah, 12 hours. Spain, yeah. You're going from here to here, or from here to the other side. To here. 16 or 13. Yeah. What do you say? It's not that far, and I bet if you do Mallorca, even less, I think. It's not even letting me. Oh, right. What the hell? All right, I guess they don't want you to go, bro. I don't think they want you to go. All right, you win. Let's do Ibiza. Yeah, 15. Yeah, Mallorca is right here. Just Ibiza right here, Mallorca. Next year. 7. Oh, so your wife wants you all to move to Japan next year. It'll be 7 hours flight from there. 7 hours is not too bad. I can do, yeah, 7 hours, 8 hours. And in fact, like from where I came from New York all the way to Japan, I think that was like 18 hours direct. That was kind of insane. That was the first time I ever did that. But you going to, let's say, Japan, let's say Tokyo. Just start with Tokyo. Ah, it is less. Yeah. And then normally you go to the other, you go to, I believe it was one of these here, right? Gunma. You go to Gunma. So Gunma. Let's see if you go there. LAX to Hong Kong. Oh, I bet. Yo, this shit, it's not even coming up. There's no flights from. Let's do Long Beach. Long Beach, CA. Why is it not coming up? That's crazy. They don't have any flights in Gunma? You gotta go to Tokyo first and then take the train? Let me see. So you say LAX? LAX to Hong Kong. I've actually never done Hong Kong, and I think that's also on my list for sure. But LAX to Hong Kong, shit, 14. Narita or Haneda, okay. Last time when I went in, it was my first time going to Haneda Airport. Narita, the first time I went to Japan, I actually landed in Narita. I think they're both good, both accessible, in my opinion. Let's do Narita. Non-stop. 11. Let's see. 11 hours. LAX. And you did LAX to. Yeah, the price is not that bad either. Look, you're even getting one. No, but this is one stop. Which one do you prefer? You prefer non-stop or you actually prefer the connecting flights? And then you said, let's say if you go to Vietnam, you would have to do Da Nang. So let's do that. Oh wow. These prices are actually not cheap. I mean, it's not expensive. It's actually cheap. And I'm sure they don't have like this is 18 hours. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This right here. Oh wait, this right here. That's gonna be crazy. What? That's kind of crazy. Cook Islands. Let me see. You said Cook Island. These prices are actually not cheap. I mean, check my thing here. Okay, so let's pull it up here. Cook Island. No, I haven't done Cook Island. What is that? What? Where is this? You just look like in the middle of the ocean. Like, where am I going? Where is this? South Pacific Ocean. This is probably really far. French, I know about this one. I know Bora Bora for sure. French Polynesia. I do want to go see Bora Bora though. And Fiji. But Cook Island, honestly, I've actually never heard about Cook Island. I've heard about like these, like Fiji, Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Even let me see. All this here is like New Zealand, Australia. This one is, it's Australia. Australia here, so it's New Zealand. Where was it? Bro, that's crazy. So directions. LAX to Cook Island. Okay, it's not bad. But for me, like, let's see if I do. Let's see if you go from like New York or something. Yeah, that's like 18. Nah, that's crazy. That's far. Only if you're closer, so only if you're like in Cali, it's like not too bad. Is it similar? I'm guessing Cook Island is similar to all of these places. So like similar to Bora Bora and all these places. Kind of insane. And what's the price here? Let me see. Let's do price Cook Island. So there's two parts. There's this one or a two. This one is more expensive. Oh shit. 28.98. Oof. Oh, you've been there. You've been to Cook Island? What? No way. Is it really named after Captain Cook? That's crazy. Wait, no, I gotta, I gotta check you on that. Cook Island is named after Captain James Cook. That's crazy. Oh, well, there you go. You just taught me something new right there. Nicest lagoons. Oh, you've done this. You've been out here. What's it called? Let's see. Let's copy that. What? Okay, yeah, I gotta. Damn, you're giving me a lot of requests here. You're giving me a lot of stuff to put on my itinerary next on the things to go next. A pristine among. Well, I hope you went there. Did you go there? Oh, you took your you took your wife there. He was 2 years old. Oh man, I'm sure you had a blast. Bro, this looks like it looks unreal. You know, like one of those like when you're looking at the post, you know the card that takes you to like all the tourist guides and stuff. It's kind of unreal, like a travel guide per se. Yeah, you've done this. You've been here. You've been here. Nah, man. Yeah, congrats to you. That's this looks so insane. Well, you know what? If I end up out there, I'll definitely give you a shout out. Because you definitely put me on. Because you know, like normally you hear about like Bora Bora, like places like that. I've actually had friends who went out there, like here. I've had friends who went out here. I've had friends who actually did the French Polynesia as well. But honestly, I've never heard of Cook Island. Like I've never heard of this one. I can't even pronounce that. How do you say it? Atutaki. Atutaki. See. Pronunciation. Did I get it? Yeah, Tutaki.
Itutaki.
Aitutaki. Okay, Aitutaki. Like Gilligan's Island is a real Wait, what? Wait. Gilligan's Island is a real island? See? I thought it was a TV show. Yeah, it's a TV show. You have to fly to Rotanga and then Atutaki on a tiny plane. Oh. Tonga. Let me see. Aitutaki. Let's see. Yeah, 2 stops. Oh, I'm guessing like you did it as a honeymoon, right? Maybe. Or like a birthday celebration or something. Oh, what? Was filmed here in. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, that I know. That I. That I know. They filmed it in the studio city. Okay. But this one here is actually saying you go to Auckland and then. Oh, no, no. Yeah, you see, you're right. You're right. From right here. Rarotonga. A long layover, 21 hours. Nah, this is. How long did it take you? Bro, nah. How long did it take you for this? This is like 48 hours. Damn.
Can I have that day with you?
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely like a. It's got to be like a honeymoon kind of thing. Like this can't be like what I'm doing. Just go over there and just like walk around. Like, nah. You gotta go there for like a special occasion. Like, like you're going on places like this. Oh, really? Just a trip? We like South Pacific, and I think it was 10 hours nonstop. Oh, shit. You just did it as a regular trip, not even a honeymoon or nothing. Ah, that's what's up though. I like that. I'm happy for you. Cause well, at least you see these prices here. Like these prices are kind of insane. Like 3 grand. Let's say if I do, even if I push it forward, even if it's like a little bit longer, it's still high up. Damn, they actually don't even have. It's still above like 2 grand. Yeah, all like 2 grand. But look at these hours, like 42 hours, 53 hours. Hell no. Yeah, lots of honeymooners. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Look at this. These places like this is like a honeymoon place. This is not like a place where you just where I can just like walk. Imagine like I walk around and I'm just like walking around here. Like, nah. If I'm over there, I'm like literally chilling. I gotta enjoy like a honeymoon or something, bro. Like, or even like maybe a special birthday or something. Because that is insane. That's definitely insane. But you know what? I'm happy that you actually get that experience. Not a lot of people get experiences like that to say, I'm just gonna take a trip and go somewhere with these blue lagoons. Like, look at this. You make me want to go there right now. Like, goddamn. But for these kind of like layovers and hours, it's gotta be worth it. Thailand was nice, not so much now, too commercial. I've actually heard that. I've heard a lot of people say Thailand was it was way better in the past, but now it's like kind of oversaturated. A lot more people just go out there. But so your next, yeah, your next trip has to be like Vietnam or Philippines for sure. But let me see. If you do, how much is the Philippines? Let's see, which one would you have to go to? I've heard about. Well, I guess Philippines is also huge. I think it's Davao City. I think this is the one that I heard. Or this one. People to Guam? No, I haven't been to Guam. No. Let's see. Yeah, on this side, on this side, the most I've been is literally Japan and a little bit of China, but nothing too crazy. And I wouldn't even consider China because it was just like a layover and I didn't really get to see much. So at least for this side. Yeah, right now I pretty much covered most of like Europe. But you don't want to go to Europe. You you want to stay out here. You don't want to do like all these places here. Spain, Portugal, Italy, Austria, all this side here. Guam is a US island territory. Okay. Okay. Tropical beaches, ancient pillars, Guam to World War II, significance on the view on the war. Spanish colonial heritage. Okay. Hey, Guam is actually a US territory. That's wait, so then is it US dollars? Yeah, yeah, okay. So you can actually use dollars over there. The world has gotten much smaller since the iPhone came out. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree to that. I definitely agree to that. It's good and it's also bad because it's like the good thing is you can actually see the places before you get there. Because back then you would just have to like travel and hope for the best, you know. That's why I still kind of do it like that. But sometimes if I really don't know a place and I would actually look it up. But as far as, you know, just getting around, like it just makes the world feel much more connected than it really is. Because back then it was like to go to half of these places, it's kind of like a dream, you know. But now I can actually pull it up, look it up, see how much it costs, and then just book a flight and go, you know. And you could do it literally on your phone itself, you know. You don't have to wait on anyone. And as far as the tropical beaches, me too. I love beaches in general. I just love beaches. You know? I know a lot of people who they don't really like beaches like that, but and that's why I went to like Ibiza and these places because like those places I really love. Plus I love Spanish too, you know. We did Thailand back in 1999 before the iPhone. It was nice. Last time was in 2016 and it changed so much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like imagine doing that back in 1999 when Google Maps didn't even exist. Like you would have to actually print out. I'm guessing you printed out everything you needed to print out and then you just go there and you hope for the best, you know? But the good thing is like when you actually get out there, then you don't have to worry about like or sometimes like now you have like the data on your phone. So now you can actually just pay for data and you have a working phone and then you can just look up something if you're lost. So it's good in a sense that technology caught up to that, but as far as just I don't know, just like the experience of getting lost and you're like opening up a map and stuff. Like all that stuff is gone. You know, all that stuff is like so antiquated at this point. But that's good you had that experience, you know? I'm sure that's how you did it, right? You printed out a bunch of maps, right? And then another one that someone told me about as well, it's also like the US territory. Which one is that? Let's do this territory. It's like a smaller one next to the island. It's not Guam. It's this one here, Virgin Island. This one. Have you done US Virgin Islands? I actually do want to check this. I want to go here. It's probably small. It's probably like nothing too crazy. Oh, you used the Lonely Planet book. Nassau. You talking about Bahamas? Nassau and Bahamas? The Lonely. Does those books still exist? Yeah, those books are really. Yeah, the guidebook. That's the thing. Like, I wonder if people still use these guidebooks, you know? Like, let's do Vietnam. 18 things to know before you go to Vietnam. Okay, so yeah, they still have the book. Yeah. And then people have, you can actually do the ebook, or you can do the book and the ebook. But that's the crazy thing. Like now people just do watch videos or just pull it up on Google, you know? So I'm actually surprised people actually still orders these books. I mean, Lonely Planet has been out for like a long time, so they have that name. Backpacker Guide. Yeah, yeah. So when you're talking about Nassau and Bahamas, I actually did Bahamas as well too. What was your take on that? What was your take on Bahamas? Because I want to see if you had the same experience as I did when you actually went out there to Nassau. Because I did. What was it though? It was that big. What's the island called? It was like with all the. I did like the Pig Island. I did all that stuff. It was right here. Right here. This is what I did. So I did Atlantis and then Pig Beach. Pig Beach. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pig Beach. So I did this. Paradise Island. This is what I was trying to remember. Paradise Island. And but I want to hear your take first. I want to know how was your trip to Bahamas? If you had like a certain idea, or maybe you actually did like a guide, you know, before you even get to this place, to the Bahamas. I do have some videos from this. Maybe I might upload it, but later on, because I have like my trip that I did to Bahamas. But this would have been like a couple of years back, like maybe 2, 3 years back. But I'm actually curious to hear your take on this. Okay, so you said Nassau was nice. My sister had a 3 bedroom condo on a private beach. Oh shit. All right, so you probably had a really nice experience. That's good. That's good. She had a condo and everything was first class. So that's one thing. You see the last sentence what you said right there is absolutely true. Because I felt like the prices you pay out there is like crazy. It's like I think it was even more than prices you would see in New York or like LA and you know these bigger cities. Yeah, it was so insane. It was so insane because they take dollars as well too. I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, I think they actually do have their own dollars, but I believe everything was in US when I paid. I think, yeah, see, they do have their own. I remember seeing it over there, but it's one to one. Because look, it's like literally one to one. So it didn't matter if I paid in their money or in US dollars. Damn, it's crazy. Central Bank of Bahamas. Yeah, it's literally one to one. See, or it'll be like 99 cents. Let's see. There's only one time that did it go below? No, it's still 99 cents. Yeah, it's still the same. What? The Bahamian dollar. Yeah, so I guess their dollar is so strong that it didn't matter what you paid for. But I think it's still, it was still extraordinary prices you're paying. Like I'm not gonna be paying the same amount that I'm paying for like a bottle of water or whatever. Like it's kind of insane. But I did have fun too. I did have fun. Not gonna lie. They tax everything. Everything was taxed 30% or so, import tax. My other sister designed and furnished her place, and they paid, yeah, of taxes for the furniture and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, it's insane. Because they charge you like if they're charging you in the US, and it's like, I mean, I guess it is the Bahamas, right? And then I know it's like these different islands, because I had another friend, they went to like another island because it's like all these islands that makes up the Bahamas. Which one? Which one did she go to? I had a friend that went out here. I believe it was. I can't remember. Remember which one. But it was like the power went out, and it was like only like it was just a straight road. Maybe it's like one of these. Like it's literally just drive from here to here, and then I don't know. It was kind of insane. Enrique Iglesias has a place under her unit. That's crazy. She still lives there? That's crazy. Damn, you should go visit. Go visit more often. Get yourself a free concert. Did you even do the Did you even do Paradise Island? Tell me you did, because like this was amazing. Like the what do you call it? The water park and all that stuff. Oh, they sold it. Oh, that's crazy. Imagine how much it would be worth right now. Damn, it's crazy. What? And that's the thing. So when I went out there, so I was in Paradise Island, but I also went to this main island, and it's like it felt like two different worlds. So like here felt very touristy and pricey and everything. Over here, because I drove like the entire island, I just went to like all the different beaches. So I went to this beach, this beach. I went to like seven different beaches on the same day because everything was so close. And then I just felt like it's like two different worlds. Like this part was just more, it was kind of run down. It wasn't like too much upscale, you know, at least for the places. And when you get over here, I feel like all the money just comes in here. All the money just comes in here and stays here. Everything over here is just like they kind of forget it, you know. I don't know if you actually if you went to these places here, you know, like oh, let me just realize my mouse. Let's do this, show cursor. Okay. Yeah, now you should be able to see my cursor. My fault. I just realized you weren't able to see my cursor. Okay. So you said the only touristy thing you remember was the town where the cruise ships landed and eating at Nobu. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I remember, bro, that town was like so much going on. You see all the cruise ships and everything. That was very touristy as well. That is true. And then did you go to Pig Beach? Because Pig Beach was nice. It is very touristy, but I was like, you know what? When is the next time I'm ever gonna be back here? So I may as well just do it. So then we took a boat from somewhere here and then ended up out here in Pig Beach. But that area you're talking about with the cruise ships, yeah, I remember seeing that, and it was like just so many people, so touristy. I don't know if I'll go back though. I don't know. Would you ever go back? Well, yeah, because you said she sold it, so you don't even have a place to say, well, all right, I'm just gonna go crash at, your sister's place. But I'm sure that place must have been amazing. But apart from the Bahamas, I heard Turks is really good too. DR is also really good. Like this section I've done, south section I've done, but the section you're talking about, like all the way over here, yeah, I actually need to. I gotta hit it up. Like Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, all these places, Indonesia, all these places I actually need to go. Like it's on my list. So you said we had a private yacht pick us up on our beach. The captain took us to a lot of beaches, but I don't remember where. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of beaches out there though. There's definitely a lot of beaches in Nassau or in the Bahamas. You go to like all these different islands and you were in a private yacht, which makes it even crazier. so so I think that's fire. Hmm. So yeah, let me switch back over here. I'll probably just edit for maybe like 10 more minutes and then I'll call it a night. But hopefully this has been entertaining for you, and keeping you while you work, if you're still at work, I believe you. So yeah, because you said around 12 a.m. So let me switch back here to my editing. And But I do appreciate you sticking around, and like I said, hopefully it's somewhat entertaining for you while you chill at work, and these videos aren't too boring. But yeah, segments like that, like how I showed the map and everything, that's what I want to be. I want to learn more about places that I've never been to, and I could just be like, all right, let's just go over there, and that's pretty much one of my goals. And I can even just like do it on stream, just me buying the ticket and just like flying out there next day. Okay, yeah. Well, all the best, bro. Like all the best. All the best when you go to Vietnam or Philippines is the next once you get situated. And it'll also be closer since I'm guessing everything's like right there. And then when you get situated in Japan and I go out there again, I'll be sure to hit you up, and that would be awesome. So let me put this back here. Yeah, as you can see, there's like so much more graffiti and stuff. It's kind of insane to me to see all this graffiti. Oh yeah, Carlos. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here and chatting it up as well. You're going on a late siesta. Nah, thank you, man. Thank you. It's definitely nice, you know, catching up with you, and hopefully the stream has been helping you throughout your work session. So I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one for sure. Thanks. Yeah, the architecture out here is like so nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be wrapping it up right here, and I'll most likely continue tomorrow because I have a full session of this one here to just capture everything in the town of Palma in Mallorca. So let me switch it over here. Let's mute this up and then switch back here. So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who came through tonight and who was just like chilling with me and hanging out for this late night after hour streams. I just want to say thank you to everyone who asked questions, who, we did a lot more tonight, a little more research in places where I've been, where they've been. And yeah, just want to say big shout out to everyone once again. As always, if you guys have any questions or anything, you can leave it in the comment section down below. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. You know what to do. And I'm gonna call it for tonight. We've done another 2-hour stream. I'm gonna try to keep it up with the consistency. So we'll be back tomorrow, if anything. So appreciate it once more time, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's session. Peace out.